Magic was a huge part of everyday life in ancient Egypt, especially because back then threats were multiple. Between numerous diseases, often hard to treat, deformities weakening people, and dangerous animals, ancient Egyptians faced many dangers that talismans were supposed to keep away. But how do you choose the right amulet? In ancient Egyptian, the word Sa means protection in the broad sense of a term, so it includes both spiritual protection through incantations and prayers and physical protection in the form of rituals and amulets. Logically, one of the words for amulet is also Sa. The term refers to a magical power container that could either be a talisman worn on the body or an object handled by the Sa'u or magician. It could also mean objects full of magic and used as furniture, such as headrests, which were meant to protect sleepers from potential attacks coming from demons and ghosts. Ancient Egyptians believed that evil came in many forms, such as deities, especially Set, the god of chaos, demons, or evil spirits that were simply ghosts. According to the ancients, the spirits of the dead were able to interact with the living. While some had good intentions, others wanted to cause harm, and in addition, they were so powerful that only the Sa'u, the magician, or the Sunu, the doctor magician, could defeat them. Many rituals and countless magical incantations recorded in magical and medical papyri are proof of how powerful these supernatural forces were. Indeed, the formulas and rituals did not seek to destroy the spirits, but simply to dissuade or keep them away. Egyptian amulets, as we know them today, not in the ancient sense of the word, could be worn on the ears as well as in the hair, on the neck, arms, wrists, fingers, on the belt, and even on ankles. Pharaonic Egypt left a legacy of thousands of various amulets. Many of them depicted gods in their human, animal, or hybrid form. Others symbolized powerful magical emblems, such as the jade pillar, the scarab, or the Ujit eye, as well as animals, human beings, human body parts, plants, real symbols, divine symbols, tools, and many other things. Some amulets, such as the An, which means life, or depictions of a god Beth, were meant to guard the wearer's life and health by keeping malicious supernatural beings away, in the same way that incantations and rituals were used. Other amulets were supposed to cure the wearer of an illness or heal a specific part of the body. This is the case of a talisman of a lion goddess Sermet, who caused plagues, the case of a wedget representing the left eye of the god Horus, which his uncle Set ripped out and another god Thoth put back, and which means protected and healthy, or the case of any amulet of a body part. Again, relying on magic was essential, as the ancients believed that evil spirits and demons caused illnesses. There were also amulets that protected the wearer from certain dangerous animals. For example, talismans depicting Serket, the scorpion goddess, or those representing a crocodile or a fly. This may sound strange, but flies were considered carriers of many diseases and were believed to cause death too. There is some truth to that. due to the number of infections that they caused by landing on open wounds or in the corner of children's eyes, sometimes making them go blind. Other amulets also aim to transmit or transfer the qualities or properties of a divine being, animal, mineral or object to the wearer. The amulet of an architect's T-square, for example, was supposed to provide the same stability as a building. It was supposed to help a fractured limb to heal faster or strengthen mummy, because when the dead were reborn in the afterlife, they could also benefit from talisman. Ancient Egyptians believed that some materials had a protective power, regardless of how they were used. The source of the power could be their material or color, as we will see in the last part of this episode. The Book of the Dead recommends reciting magical formulas over amulets made from very specific materials, so the latter could increase the power. Amulets of the Jade Pillar, which evoke the spine of the god of the dead Osiris, and depictions of vultures should be made out of gold for best results. As for amulets of Isis Knot, which could prevent miscarriage, it was best to make them out of red jasper. According to the Egyptian symbolism of materials, gold evoked the flesh of gods, while silver represented the bones and lapis lazuli the air. Turquoise was the gemstone of a goddess of love and fertility, Hathor. As for cornelian, it was the gemstone of the sun god Ra. It was believed to have protective and healing properties, which continue to be attributed to it even today. The power of an amulet came from the combination of its appearance, material and color. The four main colors used in magic were blue, red, green and yellow. Blue occupied a major range of Egyptian amulets, as the color of the Nile, a source of life, as well as the color of the sky and the air of the gods. Blue was associated with life and rebirth. Red also evoked the vitality of existence. Associated with the setting sun, it was also a strong solar color. Green expressed vigor, fertility and regeneration, and was often the color used for the skin of the gods Osiris and Ptah. Yellow too was very powerful. Resembling the shining sun, without which there would be no life on earth, and the color of a divine skin, yellow was associated with eternity and life. As some materials, such as gold, turquoise, lapis lazuli and green feldspar, were extremely expensive, the ancients wisely substituted them with painted faience or ceramic. When this occurred, colors gained priority over materials and reflected the power of imitated material. So now you know why the shape of an Egyptian amulet mattered as much as its color and material. And above all, it was more than just a talisman. More broadly, it was an item that held its own magic and could be as varied as a pendant, pearl, animal tooth, seashell, plant, accessory, statuette or a dress. In short, an object that bears similarities to contemporary religious objects, which are also considered powerful and protective.